Canola School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by Alberta Canola Producers Commission, SAS Canola, and Manitoba Canola Growers.
Joining us here on RealAgriculture.com for this edition of the Canola School, we have Angela Brackenreed of the Canola Council of Canada, and we're talking clubroot testing with Angela here at the approach, the entrance into what could be a canola field this year. The important thing for growers in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, parts of Alberta, Angela, where clubroot isn't something that they've maybe had to deal with yet, is to have the soil tested to know what you're dealing with?
Yeah, that's right, Calvin. I think that's the first step is getting your fields tested and knowing whether or not there is clubroot and perhaps knowing in what concentration. I think in Manitoba, for the most part, the concentrations are fairly low, and that's a good time to know. It'll allow you to manage it so you can avoid getting to those concentrations that they see in central Alberta.
So here in Manitoba and in other areas, the efforts are underway to map confirmed locations, including through the Pest Surveillance Initiative lab in Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's actually a very impressive effort to essentially map every township range combination throughout Manitoba to tell us where that clubroot is found and in what concentrations. So a really excellent initiative, and I encourage growers to take a look at Manitoba Pest or mbpestlab.ca to see that map, and also to submit their own samples to get tested.
And if their township range hasn't been sampled, that test is actually of no cost?
There is the potential for that, Calvin, so I just encourage them to check out the website, as I said, and see if they might apply for that.
Mm-hmm. So when it comes to actually doing the testing in the field, taking the sample, what's all involved from a producer's perspective?
Well, it's actually a very simple soil test, and it can be done at any time. You're looking for about the top 10 centimeters of soil, and you want to brush away kind of any organic matter or any trash or litter from the surface. So just include soil in that sample. And you want to start by going into the approach that is most commonly used. And we actually find that most producers will go into the approach and turn to the right. So the highest concentrations of clubroot spores tend to be at the approach and to the right. So that's where we would encourage you to start for clubroot sampling. And what we're looking for is a composite sample. So go to that approach, take about 5 different locations in a W pattern, and take about a cup from each spot in those 5 locations, and then you should end up with about a liter of soil.
Is there a particular time of year when it's best to take the sample?
I don't know that it really matters, but right now would be good when there's not a lot of crop out of the ground and it's easy to get into the field.
So it's not necessarily related to your nutrient soil sampling?
No, not necessarily related to your nutrient soil sampling, and like I said, you're only looking at about the top 10 centimeters, so yeah, definitely done differently than nutrient sampling, and you're really only looking at an approach where with nutrient sampling you want to do a composite test around the whole field.
All right, well, it looks like it's cold and windy.
Yeah, that's right. A good day to talk about clubroot when it's pretty wet out in the field.
Good day to watch videos online, I guess.
That's right.
Thanks for your time, Angela.
Thanks, Calvin.